So oftentimes in Western art, there's a patron who commissions work.
That's a very good question. I'll tell you how that works. In the Japanese art world, there is a publisher. This is a collaborative art. It's not art by a single person. It's art by collaboration. The publisher's job is to pay for the carving of the blocks and the printing, and pay for the design, which Yoshitoshi does, and then have the printing done, and then he markets the print. That's the job of the publisher. The carver carves the blocks. He's another guy. The printer prints the blocks. That's another person. And these people are often listed in the cartouches over there. Yeah. So the artist may have very little, usually he has a bit of say in the beginning about what colors are used. But the publisher actually owns the wood blocks. So after the first 1,000 or so prints, he can make changes to the wood blocks, and he can make changes to the colors. So often a second edition or a third edition is different from a first edition. And you'll see some of that when we see some other prints by Yoshitoshi.
So when the Yoshitoshi is doing the work here, the concept has to be turned from an idea into presumably drawings or sketches, or
that's right.
The process has to be
The process goes like this. Yoshitoshi makes the design. The design is initially a black and white design. There's no color to it. He presents that to the carver, who translates that into a wood block. And that's when all this squiggly stuff gets carved into the wood block. Then the wood block is given to the printer, and the printer and the publisher together, usually with the artist's help, selects the colors. So imagine the scene. Yoshitoshi is there with the printer, who's going to actually do the work, and the publisher, who's paying for all of this. And they're picking the colors together and trying to figure out what will sell. These people are almost universally concerned with a successful sale. The kind of idea we have about art being connected to our inner feelings, that's much less prevalent in this society than it is in ours. These people were living on the edge of economic survivability, and they had to have a hit. That's kind of how they saw it. That was always their first concern.
There's a peculiar connection that I just made. Imagine Motown Records.
You got it.
That's what we're looking at.
That's what it was, Motown Records.
And looking for artists who could have a hit.
That's right. Exactly true.
And so Berry Gordy says, "You got talent, kid. Let's take it to the studio and then I will market it for you."
Right. It's Motown Records, exactly.